Hey guys, it's your boy back with another TV review. Now, if you're anything like me, you've probably shopped around for a budget TV in the past, right? Those cheap ones from Walmart or whatever. I mean, those things are decent for a small space like a camping trip for a week, but if you're planning on having a viewing party for the Super Bowl, trust me, you don't want to use one of those. They'll wash out, sound terrible, and just be a general bummer. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I'm actually reviewing the TCL 55-inch Q65 QLED 4K UHD Smart TV with Google TV, which, believe me, is a whole different story. Not only is it affordable, but it's actually a top-tier TV in terms of picture quality and features. Now, let me tell you a bit more about this thing. This thing's got 4K Ultra HD resolution, which means you're getting 4 times the detail of a standard 1080p TV. Think of it like comparing a photo on your phone to one taken with a DSLR. Trust me, it's like night and day. This TV also uses QLED PRO, which is basically the fancy word for quantum dot technology, giving you rich, vibrant colors that'll make your eyes get a little excited just thinking about it. But I don't want to get too far ahead. Let's talk about something called High Brightness Plus LED backlight. Now, these Q6 models actually produce brighter images than some pretty expensive TVs out there, making for a viewing experience that's just a lot more immersive. Another thing you'll notice with this TV is the processor. It's a powerful TCL AIPQ processor with deep learning AI. That might sound like a mouthful, but basically, it helps this thing run super smoothly, whether you're watching 4K content or just streaming your favorite show on Netflix. But what really caught my attention is the HDR PRO Plus feature with Dolby Vision, HDR10+, HDR10, and HLG. Think of HDR as contrast. When everything's too bright or too dark on TV, it can get overwhelming. This one, on the other hand, takes that all away by giving you an experience that just looks real. Motion rate 240 is another thing I want to talk about. It's basically like the anti-blur setting that you see on some TVs. It actually combines multiple motion frames into one, making it less likely for your TV to get all wonky on you while you're watching the latest Marvel movie. Another great feature is the Auto Game Mode, ALLM, which simply disables distractions for the ultimate gaming experience. You can really imagine watching your favorite show with friends and family or playing your favorite game. My best friend recently did a similar QLED 4K UHD and it was one of his best TV purchases ever. I was a little skeptical, to be honest. But this TCL actually feels like a legitimate home theater setup, just like those fancy schmancy bars at the mall, but for a fraction of the price. One thing that kind of surprised me was when I put it next to my other 4K TV, which is honestly around $4,000, this thing still held its own. No way I'd guess this 55-inch and $2,500 were actually two pretty different products, and I have to admit that it's the first time that I felt so confident about how it does against its big bro. It performed better than mine in motion graphics, and in 4K. Overall, it's a pretty sweet package when you're buying a TV of this caliber, especially when it comes to picture and gaming features. Now, before I wrap this thing up, it's always good to talk about some potential drawbacks. You might notice it can get a little loud. It does work with Amazon Alexa, or the stand can feel cheap at times, which I do agree with. Nonetheless, this TV is still a solid choice for budget shoppers like us since the overall picture far makes up for these minor complaints, though you might have to raise it slightly to get the best experience. That's a minor price to pay for the price it's at. Alright, if you've enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon.